What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are staying safe, staying well, staying healthy out there. All right, beginning ballet. Another combination coming at you. Hope you guys are hanging in there with all the combinations. From what I can see in the videos, we're doing really good, man, and it's looking really great. So we're just gonna keep it going, right? So this week, I gave you 2 combinations last week. This week, and man, I think we're like coming near the end, man. We're more than halfway there at this point, towards the end of the quarter. So yeah, let's just go right into it. So this week, we're gonna do an Adagio, right? And I think how I wanna do this is, so just going back to wrapping up the quarter. So last week I gave you 2 combinations. This week, I'm gonna give you Adagio. And what I was going to do was give you just arms, right? So I was just going to add arms to the combination and give you a new combination next week. But I think I am going to give you, after thinking about the Adagio combination that I'm going to give you today is going to be a lot, right? So Adagio is a slower movement, very calm, and really thinking about your lines. So this week I'll give you the Adagio, and then next week I am going to, and next week is Thanksgiving week, and what I'm gonna do next week is just give you, on Monday, I'll break down the arms, right, and just giving you a combination, giving you arms to each combination, port de bras. When I say arms, I mean your port de bras. So what arms you're going to be doing. So we've been keeping the arms in second to get that second position nice and strong so that we don't get the chicken wing arms. So that second position should be nice and strong by now. So now we're going to learn how to use those arms in coordination with the lower body. And I'm going to give you that video next week. No videos will be due next week because of the holiday, right? So no videos will be due next week, but I will give you, I will be sending you a video as a study for the following week, because it'll have the port de bras with each combination plus the new combination. Now, I think I probably will finish it off, which means I will give you the port de bras for each combination plus 2 new combinations at the bar, and I think that might finish it off. If I did my math correctly. Because once I was like, oh, I'll just give you guys arms this week, and then so on and so forth with the new combinations, and I was like, oh man, we almost done. This quarter is almost out of there, so that's how I'll do it. No video will be due next week, but you will get a video from me next week. This week will just be Adagio. And we'll talk more about it when we meet up. So, shall I get into it? Now, this Adagio combination, I like to move. Again, I love it when teachers let you dance at the bar, right? And I think this is going to be helpful for both the different levels that we have in this class. So I love moving at the bar. So we're going to move just a little bit at this bar for Adagio, right? So again, we'll start in 5th position, left hand at the bar, and it'll be développé, right? 4 count développé, meaning to gradually come from 5th position, coming up through passe, and then extending the leg out, down and back to 5th. When we do that, and again, and this may be moving fast, like again, like, you know, this is my first time teaching something like this online. So this may be a little bit much, and I hope that I'm breaking this down enough for you in this video, but you know, if you guys have questions, please hit me up, let me know. So the développé, you'll be coming from 5th position. Do not let that foot break out of 5th position to go into a développé. From here, you want to push that front foot onto half point. And as you're doing that, you're wrapping that foot around the ankle, around the calf, feeling that connection, and then maintaining that turnout as you développé forward. Don't let that leg turn in like that. And don't let that ankle get loose. You're already pointing your foot. From the minute that foot releases the floor, that foot is pointed. Yes? And then remember what I told you, keeping that thigh open, presenting with that heel, keep maintaining that turnout, whatever your turnout is. Here, close to tendu line, close to fifth. And that's a développé, to develop. So you have 1, 2, extend 3, close 4. Yes? Arm will stay here in second. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. To now, and that's développé devant. To go développé à la seconde, to the side. 5, 6, 7, close 8, back to the front. From there, we fondu. Fondu means to melt. So you fondu, and when you fondu, that foot goes to coupe. That front foot goes to coupe, which is right, putting that heel right at the calf. Foot pointed. Try not to sickle those feet. And you plie on your standing supporting leg, and that's the fondu. So just take your foot to coupe, and then plie that standing leg, and that's your fondu. It should look like a bow, like from a bow and arrow, opening up. And that's the feeling that you want. Both legs opening at the same time. So don't go fondu, then coupe, or coupe, then fondu. It has to be an action that happens together, simultaneously. So you have 1, right into that position. Now I want you to remember that, feel that. Try that a couple times. Feeling that coupe leg, the action in the coupe leg and the action in your supporting leg is happening at the same time. So you have 1, and it melts. Melt. Now, when we say melt, it doesn't mean the entire body melts. So you don't want to go, you don't want any of that, right? I'm still maintaining my correct posture in the upper body. So and you just want to feel that melted feeling here. Yes. And then there. So don't let the upper body melt as well. Still maintain that posture. So it's an internal feeling. When you hear those words like that, the way that I like to think of it as in my training is think of it as an internal feeling. So that melt is an internal melting feeling more than an external melting feeling. And that's factual for any type of dance. You want to think of those actions happening internally rather than externally. Because if it happens internally, the external is the reaction to the action that's happening internally. Just a little food for thought. So we have, so we went développé, 1, 2, and that leg is going to come all the way up through passe, 3, close 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8. Yes? And then we fondu 1, out 2, fondu 3, à la seconde, fondu 5, 6, 7, à la seconde. Yes? And both of those legs are moving at the same time. So that fondu, fondu, extend. And as you're extending the right leg, you're extending the left leg. So everything is a simultaneous action. Both legs are reaching their highest point at the same time. I'm not going here and then there. Boom. Same time. In. Same time. Yes? And it's sad that I'm not there because I know we're going to have issues with the feet. and leg positions, and I'm not there to be like, put my hands on it and touch you guys to let you know what you're doing correctly or how to put you in the proper position. But just make sure that that foot stays properly pointed, and if you point too hard, it tends to sickle and turn in, and you don't want that, right? So you want to create that straight line. So right now I'm turned in, and my foot isn't like that. If your foot is like this, and it's sickled, I hope you guys can see it in the video. You want to correct that, just like that, if you can see that. So that's sickled, that's unsickled, right? And now it's turned in, and from there, what I want to do is from the hip, turn out. And that's where you're coming from. You're trying to maintain that turnout position as much as you can. And again, I think in the last video, or the second to the last video, I don't have a lot of turnout. You know what I mean? It's staying true to the turnout you have. But the more you work it, the better it gets. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to feel hard, but it's just another thing to think about as you're doing it. And again, for a lot of us, this is our first ballet class. And the sad thing is we're doing it online, so I mean, I can't say it enough. It's hard to stay true to the integrity of the class, be it online. So you guys just try your best, and we'll work through it. So, getting back to the combination, you have développé 1, 2, 3, extend 4. Now, in Adagios, it's usually, because it's so slow, you have enough time to really play with a high leg. We don't have to really think about getting the leg too high right now. If you guys want to, for the more advanced dancers, and you're able to get your leg to 90 degrees, that's fine. Go for it if you can, if you feel like it. But for the beginning, my beginning people, it's just about learning the combination and feeling the proper alignment. Not so much about how high your leg can go. It doesn't matter right now. You know what I mean? The more we stretch, the more we'll get a higher leg. So think about that. So 45 degrees is perfectly fine, and that's how I'm going to show you for all these combinations. Keeping it a nice 45 degree, turned out, proper alignment, upper body nice and lifted. So that's how we're going to do it, right? Back to the combination. So we have, and I almost forgot. See, I just thought about this combination, and I almost forgot how it's going to start. So this combination will start, it won't, instead of taking the left hand at the bar, we would just be in 5th position, arms in first, nice and tall, nice and lifted, right? And it starts with the port de bras. So I said we're going to try to dance a little bit. So it starts with the port de bras. 1, 4 count port de bras, 2, and that's the right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, you hear 7, and then both arms port de bras, 8. And then from 8, then you'll grab the bar with your left hand, and as you start to develop this arm opens up. And let's do it like this. So we come down, and the arms are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be there by 7 to go 8. Right? And then my left hand takes the bar on 1. As it's doing that, this arm is going to come up 1, 2, open 3 to 2nd position. Yeah? As you're doing that, so you came from here, this is 8, and then you développé 1, 2, 3, close 4. Let's do the same thing with the arm. So I guess we're just going to add port de bras here. So now you're getting a port de bras with this combination to go 5, 6, 7, close 8. Yeah? So those arms are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you catch that? Remember, you can always rewind me if you need to. So that arm is 1, 2, open 3, 4, 5, 6, open, 7, 8. Now, from here, so with the legs, that'll be, we came from here, this is 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close in front. To fondue, let's keep the arm in second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes? So that's fondue, devant to the front, fondue, à la seconde to the side, fondue, arabesque to the back, fondue, à la seconde to the side. 8. Now we do a little balance. Away from the bar to piqué to arabesque. Uh-oh, what did I do? I know. Some of y'all looking at me crazy right now, like, what was that? What do you do with the legs and the arms? I'm gonna show you, don't trip. So, your last fondue, à la seconde. You're gonna step away from the bar, right? And you're on your toes. Step, step, step. Hope you guys can see that. That's right, left, right. Right, left, right. Yes. Yes. So you're going to go right, left, right. You balance it. And you're here. And the arm for your balance, you just bring the arm this way to third position. So on your balance, here. And it's like a rock step. So you have right, left, right. And we're in releve. Okay? From this position, you're going to turn towards your bar, and your left leg is going to point in tendu position or dégagé position to piqué into your arabesque. So now your right leg is in arabesque, you're on your left leg, which is still your supporting leg, and from here you're going to promenade yourself using your bar to face to the back. Take the left arm to arabesque position. Close the susu, plie, and stretch. And then you're going to do all of that on the other side. So it's going to take you right to the second side. It's a lot. So let's go back to that balance. So you're here, right? And we just went fondue, à la seconde. This is our last one. And we balance, step, piqué. When you piqué, you want to take your bar. Take the bar. Just a little arabesque line here. Try to stay up there. For those advanced dancers, if you want to take a balance, in there. Yes? So you're here, you're out, and you step, 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 piqué. Yes? Right, left, right. Turn towards your bar. Piqué up. And then promenade. Turn yourself to the other side. Right leg should still be an arabesque line. You close it to the back. Now you're set up to go to the other side, the left side. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then you repeat all of that. So, before we do it with music, let's review that. So you have your combination. This is your Adagio. Nice and slow, right? And you start here. And we put a brow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, open 8, 1, 2, 3, close 4, 5, 6, 7, close 8, fondue 1, 2, 3, close the cone, 5, arabesque, close the cone, hold it out there to go into your balance. PK, promenade, arabesque line, close the susu, plie, finish. To start again on the other side. This one is going to take some practice. Also, the reason why I'm not giving you arms. Like I was going to do all the arms for all the combinations. This one may be a little bit for some of us. By a little bit, I mean a lot. So I just want you to focus on this combination this week. And then we'll move forward next week. So review that as much as you need to. Remember, it starts off with the arms. And when you're doing your port de bras with the arms in the beginning, you know, we like to create a little dance movement. Look at it. Look at the hand. You want to follow the hand with the eyes. And then I come to this arm so that it creates movement, opposed to just going like this. Right? Technically you're doing it, but we want to dance and be elegant. So we want to feel here and feel the up. So I don't want to just come down from this position, but I want to feel that breath. There's always that sense of up to go down and down to go up. I also teach this technique in my hip hop classes. So I want to feel that breath of up to come down and close. Yes? So practice that. And it may not all happen this week. You dig what I'm saying? But, you know, it's going to be a constant practice. So on week 10, when you guys are turning in to me the entire bar combination, one combination right after the other, all in a row, it's going to look very smooth and dancey. And we have practiced our port de bras and how to follow it. So the goal is for that to happen by week 10. You dig what I'm saying? So you guys have been doing really, really good so far. Really, really good. And I know that it's just going to continue. So what do you say we take this with some music? Here we go. And again, low legs. 45 degrees is perfectly fine. Let me just find my music. Here we go. So we're at our bar, standing in 5th position, arms down in 1st, and we're ready to go. Yeah? Looking away from the bar, nice and tall in the upper body. Breathing. Remember to breathe during this, you guys. It's going to be really slow, so breathe. Do not hold your breath. Turn this up a little bit. 7, plie, 8, and repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Développé. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Close 8. And fondue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Balance. 1. Piqué. 2, 3. Promenade. 4. Hold on to your bar. 5. Arabesque line. 6, 7. Susu. Plie. 8. And stretch. Look away from your bar. Ha. So when you promenade, make sure you hold on to your bar. Stay supported. Engage those abs. Feel that arabesque line. Close to susu. Plie. Stretch. Yeah? One thing about the port de bras is that you want to use all the music. So like I said, it's slow. So you don't want to go, if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't rush it, okay? So you don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're just waiting there for all those counts. Use all of that music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Using all the music. Okay? Man, let me tell you, Adagios have never been my favorite at the bar. Never been my favorite. But, you know, we gotta do them. Because people with extension, like high legs, they love Adagios. Because you get to show off those nice, long, beautiful legs and arms and feet. And that's just not my strong point. So, and I ain't afraid to admit it. So yeah, Adagio has never been my favorite, but it's so beautiful to watch. But you can still get that same feeling in your upper body and allow yourself to move. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah. So that's your Adagio combination. And when you send me your videos this week, again, you're still sending me all the combinations, not just Adagio. And then next week, I will be sending you a video of all the combinations we've done thus far, plus adding on a new one, and adding on arms, port de bras. So you have something to practice, but you will not send me a video next week. You dig what I'm saying? So, and then we'll move forward from there. Can't wait to see these videos. Can't wait to talk to you guys on Wednesday. And be safe. Stay healthy. Stay well. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Yeah? Peace and love.